What up, everybody? It's your boy HighIQGamez, chilling with the big homie.
What's up, guys? This is G-Host Junior_Gaming, and we're back with another video for you guys, and we are brothers in gaming.
You already know how we get down. We do reviews, reactions, and
This
we what?
stream as well, so definitely tap in. It's going to be in the description below.
You already know. So this is our review of.
Horizon Forbidden West, the DLC Burning Shores.
All right, now I would like to take a second. He would like to take a second. Say, rest in peace.
Lance Reddick, definitely. He was a phenomenal actor. This is actually one of his last roles in this title as well, so he definitely will be missed.
Definitely. Now, the way this is gonna work is I'm gonna mainly do this review this time, but he's gonna have his thoughts too. Give his second to say a few words later on in the video. He can interject at any time if he has something to say. But for right now, because I am the only one currently of Brothers in Gaming, one half that has played this DLC, so he is watching me play though, so he can give a eye test of what he's seen, maybe graphically or gameplay wise, what he's noticed in the DLC. So let me start off by saying Horizon Forbidden West was one of my favorite titles when it dropped, because I played the previous one and loved it, and I said if they improve a few things, this game could be rock solid, and they definitely did with Horizon Forbidden West. Burning Shores is no slouch when it comes to DLC. Graphically, it is beautiful.
I think they gave you receive additional skills. The clothing.
Oh, definitely.
Additional everything
with the DLC. So they pre-order.
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff from the DLC.
I wouldn't say a lot, but at least they gave us something for paying $20 for the game.
right.
Again, graphics. This game is really pushing graphics, and I'm sorry to go back to something that I mentioned before, but graphics is definitely the selling point of this game. If you like a game that's beautiful and flush with vegetation, and just put together very well, from trees to grass to dirt to rocks to even the bumps on Aloy's face to the little hairs to the detail in the companion character that she's with. This is definitely a title you should check out.
Even the machines, they also have additional machines you go up against during this.
Definitely,
DLC
it is a couple.
Well.
It is a couple, and that's one of my gripes. I must say, my biggest gripe is it's not enough new enemy variety in the DLC. But maybe that is because they're saving it for another DLC. We never know.
Yeah, definitely.
This might be the only one, but hopefully there's more. So, speaking on the enemy variety, you will go up against a lot of the same old enemies that you played through in your playthrough in Horizon Forbidden West, the main game. So if you're expecting to come in this and all fresh enemies, all fresh, game, you're not. It's just an add-on to an already existing title. Is that good or bad? Well, good, because they've added more to a title that is already pretty rock solid, in my opinion. The main game was solid from start to finish for me. It's not for everybody, but speaking on the DLC, it just added more to my experience. I got to fight the monsters that I love to beat up on, shoot arrows at, and destroy. I got to collect more of the same gear, pieces, pieces of stuff to make gear,
upgrades
that I love to do. So looting is a heavily part of still in the DLC. The story is pretty rock solid in the DLC. Not going to spoil anything. The only thing I will say is you do get a new companion, and the DLC starts off by Lance Reddick's character Silence contacting you, and then you're off on your journey. So that's all I'm going to say about the story. I want you guys to pick this title up for yourself. If you can't tell, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really loving it. My impressions of this is it is definitely worth $20.
Of course.
Just graphics alone sell me for $20. But then you add in the smooth gameplay,
Right.
the responsive controls,
Mhm.
the 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 world building, the detail in the ruins,
Mhm.
a new area to explore with Aloy, just expanding on her overall journey, and the growth she goes through in this DLC is just immaculate.
Right. Right.
So, saying all that, I'm gonna pass it to my homie real quick and let him say some things. And if
Definitely.
I need to interject or say something how I feel about it, I will. Go ahead, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, man. Very informative, bro. So, uh, I love this title. It's an open world action role playing game. So my review for the game is going to be somewhat different because I don't have access to the DLC yet. So the recent DLC, is after the Horizon Forbidden West main storyline. So it's just an expansion, Burning Shores, and it was released, on the 19th of this month. So you can't access this DLC until you actually complete the main quest to the game. So keep this in mind while playing this game, okay, guys? So I love this title. It came out last February, on the 18th. So I've had quite some time, but because of us being gamers and streamers, I really haven't, went all in on it yet, and I haven't completed it yet. But from what I've seen,
Definitely because we wanted to get this review
right,
out,
definitely.
So we felt like, well, if one of us at least plays through it and the other one can watch, maybe we can give our opinions on what we've seen
Right.
in a different light.
Right.
Just bringing y'all something different and unique.
Definitely, man. So this is made by the developer Guerrilla Games, man, and it's on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. And
The main game is.
Yeah, the main game. But the DLC is specifically on the PS5. They want to utilize the power of next gen. Right, finally. So, hey, man, if you guys don't have a PS4, unfortunately, you won't be able to play.
You mean
this
PS5?
DLC. No, if you, I'm saying, I'm sorry. If you don't have the PS5,
It's
you
okay,
actually
bro.
won't be able to play this DLC. So keep that in mind as well. If you are somebody that has a PlayStation 4, you're gonna be missing out on this DLC. So
Definitely, but maybe when you upgrade to your PS5,
Right.
you'll have access to this, and this is definitely a must-have.
right, and plus you'll be able to upgrade this game as well for free from
That-
your PlayStation 4 to your PlayStation 5. So that's something that they actually offer with the PlayStation 5.
I think it's called. Is it called Dual Entitlement?
Something.
Or
Like
is that's EA? Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Sorry, guys.
Excuse me.
But so you can upgrade it, to your PS5. It's a PS5 game. In July last year, it won Best Game Award, Best Visual Art Award, at the Star Awards. So it won awards for this game. That's how good and different it is. It was up for 7 nominations at the Game Awards of last year and Game of the Year, but of course it lost to another title. So we're not gonna talk about that in this video. But for me, I've had a phenomenal time with this title. I love it. It's buttery smooth. I played on performance mode. One thing that he and I noticed when he was playing the DLC, it was having some
pop-in issues.
Right, yeah, because he actually had it set on visuals to favor visuals. So as she was riding her mount,
she was riding her. She was flying on her mount to Los Angeles. It was a lot of popping in the distance, trees and stuff, buildings just popping in. It was just disgusting. I was kind of about to just delete it, but then I gave it a chance. And once I actually made it to Los Angeles, was I in for an eye-popping experience as always.
Yeah, man.
60 FPS, a solid. If you got VRR, it'll push it to 120 frames.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely, upgrade them TVs, get your money up, get you a PS5,
right.
And pick this up for $20. It's $20, y'all.
Right.
Come on now.
Right. And I play on a monitor myself, so you can imagine how good it looks on my monitor. And I don't have one of the top of the line monitors, but every time I play my games, no matter what I'm playing, it looks amazing on my monitor. So it's something that I'm very fortunate to experience, with this title. Like, we can never say enough about the visuals. It looks really good.
Definitely. And I think that is probably our main draw to this game that got us in. Was like, man, this game looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
But then on top of that, the gameplay is pretty solid.
Yeah.
Now it's not your God of War combo.
No.
Finisher, cancel out, slash,
right.
uppercut, dash,
slash,
freeze
uppercut.
time, hit a fool, knock a fool, kill a fool,
no.
smack a fool, duel a fool, double fool, down fool. You know what I'm talking about? It's none of that. It's just straight up what it is.
Yeah,
you know, it's really built to be a range type title, but you know, it has its up close and personal aspects with Melee.
Yeah,
so
and you know the story they wrote for this as well, the main story and the DLC, Burning Shores DLC.
Yes, the story.
I don't know who they have writing, but if it's not broke, don't fix it. And
that's not for everybody.
Yeah, they need to keep it.
It drags on a little bit. Yeah. It can get boring at times, but if you fight through those boring moments, you're in for a great full experience. If you just make it to certain parts of the game, you realize, man, this game is actually maybe a 10 out of 10.
Right.
But I have to knock it for a few
What?
areas.
10 out of 10 for you? What?
That would be God of War 10 out of 10. So nah, I can't give it the same score as God of War.
Oh,
but
man.
Graphically, 10 out of 10.
Definitely.
Gameplay wise, 8 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
how do you feel about graphics?
I share that about, you know, 8.5. Yeah.
Oh, and let me mention that when you do get to the Los Angeles world, there is a shop you can go to, and they do sell legendaries, but you need a certain gem. I'm gonna let you guys figure that out for yourself.
Right.
A certain gem that you got to collect in the world. It's a new gem, and it allows you to upgrade all your gear. And not upgrade, but buy legendary gear. And the legendary gear is worth every bit of finding that resource.
Yeah, one hitter quitters, you know, definitely. So if you guys are into this type of title, this is the game for you.
This is the DLC.
Right.
This is the DLC. Because I'm pretty sure most of you guys have either played Horizon. And if not, hey, still, buy the main game, play it. You like it, please buy the DLC. The DLC just adds on to an already great experience if you like it.
Indeed.
So, we're going to wrap this video up. It's been HighIQGamez.
It's your host, Junior _Gaming.
We're brothers in gaming.
Yes, sir.
And we're out.